Hi, welcome to another episode of The Young and the Restless. We pick up where we left off, where Connor and Chelsea are happy to reunite. Connor asks her to promise that she wouldn't disappear again. We go over to the Abbott mansion and we see Abby is there to see her mom. Abby is terrified and crying. We then go over to Jaboot where we see Diane visits Jack in the office and demands to know why he isn't responding to her messages. Jack says that he's at work. Diane claims that that is no excuse to avoid her messages. Jack says that he doesn't have time for Diane's drama and constantly having mess every minute. Diane demands that he listens to her. We then go over to Sally's room at the hotel, and we see Sally invites Nick into her room and claims that they should talk. We go back to Sharon's coffee house at Chelsea's apartment. We see Chelsea, Connor, and Adam sit down. She explains to Connor why she has been absent for the past 3 days, and Connor blames himself. Over at Society, we see Phyllis sees Tucker walking in and offers to buy him a drink. Tucker turns it down, but Phyllis then demands he have a drink with her. We go back upstairs to Nick and Sally, where they discuss Newman Media. Nick criticizes Nate and says that he doesn't trust his credibility and tells Sally to accept his loan. She doesn't want people to think that she is using Nick for money. We then go back to Jaboot, and Diane tells Jack to the issue started when Tucker returned to Genoa City. Says that he needs to watch out for Tucker. Jack asks why, and she tells Jack that Tucker is after Jaboot. He requested that she provide him with financial information. Jack gets very angry and heated and slams the table. He is pretty angry about the deceit and Diane always bringing to him another round of issue. Diane claims she didn't give him anything. Jack is upset about another lie from Diane. Diane tells Jack that Tucker will use Jeremy against her. Says that Nikki and Phyllis and Ashley is also planning to use Jeremy against her. And she would like Jack to defend her. Back at the Abbott mansion, Abby tells her mom that Chance doesn't want to be with her anymore. Ashley doesn't understand why. Abby then admits that she cheated. Back at Chelsea's apartment, Adam tries to convince Connor it wasn't his fault that his mom got sick. Chelsea explained that it wasn't his fault. She explained to him that there were different factors that caused her issues. Connor asks if she is better now. Back at Sally's apartment, Nick tells Sally that he doesn't believe she is using him. Sally claims that she doesn't want to start another fashion line. She wants something bigger. Nick says that he will support her wherever she goes. Back at Society, Phyllis does a toast to Tucker and informs him and thanks him for the information that he provided to them. Then he asks Tucker why is he really back in town. Back at the Abbott mansion, Ashley is sad about what happened with Abby and Chance. Abby then tells her that it was with Devon. Abby cries and her mom hugs her. We then see Chelsea tells Connor that she wants the illness to stop, but it isn't over as yet. She says that the doctors will help her. Connor discovers Chelsea wanted to die. Connor says that he is not a kid. He can pick up on things and he knows what people are talking about ending their lives. Connor says he will help Chelsea through it and they hug. We go back to Sally's place and Sally thanks Nick for his belief in her and turns down his loan offer. She wants to do it herself. Sally asks him to be by her side in a different way, in the sense of a relationship. Then they moved to define their relationship. They kissed. We then see Jack says that he appreciates the truth from Diane. Jack asks how much she told Kyle about it. Jack doesn't want her to send Kyle in a dangerous situation. Diane explains that he didn't tell Kyle about that part. Diane wants Jack to tell Ashley to back off. She confessed she turned Jeremy over to the feds. We then see Nick and Sally sleeping together making love. Sally claims that it feels right. Nick wants to celebrate their new chapter. We then go back to society. Tucker claims that his sole purpose in Genoa City is to focus on Ashley. Phyllis doesn't buy it. We go back to the Abbott mansion where Ashley tells Abby that Chance can and her can figure it out. Ashley tells her she can't move forward without changing her relationship with Devon. And that's the only way for them to fix things and for her marriage to work. We then see Jack walks in and slams the door. Abby leaves and Jack demands her to leave Diane alone. We go back to Chelsea's place. Chelsea tells Conor she won't keep anything from him going forward. Back at Sally's place, Sally claims she has a new business model and shows Nick. We back to Chelsea. Conor asks Adam to spend the night with Chelsea. Adam agrees and Conor doesn't want anything to happen to his mother again. She tells him not to worry about her. She will take care of herself. We then see Diane walk into society. She sees Tucker and Phyllis having a drink. Tucker tells him he's about to leave, but Diane tells them that she now has Jack and Kyle on her side, so she is ready for war. We go back to the Abbott mansion, and Jack calls out Ashley's audacity to do as she please and not refuse to back off of Diane. Ashley calls him out for overlooking Diane's bad deeds since she got back over and over again. Jack gets angry and claims Tucker is using Ashley. Jack yells, saying Tucker is trying to take over Jaboot. Thanks for watching. Bye.